Hi, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. It's Monday morning, which means another staking update video. This is for week 13, so we're into the second quarter. And I think the slightly positive thing we've had in the last kind of week or so is that the markets seem to be moving a little bit now. We're over $4,100 for Bitcoin. We may see a bit of a pullback, but we've tested 4,200, which I think is probably quite strong resistance. We've tested that a couple of times and kind of pulled back, but the markets are seeming to kind of react. We're seeing some pumps of some of the smaller altcoins are starting to kind of trade upwards as well, and the opportunities for that is that I've actually done a fair amount of trading with some of my staking coins this last week. So I've been trading NAV, Syndicate, PIVX. You can see no PIVX at the moment. I do have a buy order back in for that, but a lot of these coins have been pumping up and then retreating again. I've been taking advantage of that to accumulate a few more coins. But let's have a look at the figures for the previous week. So starting at the top of the list as always with NAV, 6 NAV this week worth $1.30, 6.3 Syndicate. I didn't have many Syndicate for most of the week. I just bought back a couple of days ago, so staking down a substantial amount for Syndicate, just 17 cents. Nothing for Neutron. We need to tidy up this table at some point, but there's only one coin here, Neutron, that within this list that I think I'm not buying back into. So maybe when we have a few more in the future, we'll sort of tidy it up and have a sort of retired coins kind of list or something like that. Neogas, same as always, 0.536, just over the 0.5 gas mark. BeanCash, nothing for BeanCash, so it's been a few weeks for BeanCash. Haven't had anything for 2 or 3 weeks now. SmartCash, we won't have anything until I think it's 24th of this month, where we receive smart rewards for the coins we bought back last month. Linda, 586, just one stake worth 19 cents. Nothing for PIVX. As I mentioned, they're currently in trade at the moment, so I sold my PIVX and looking to buy back. Shard, 4.6, worth 12 cents. Helix, really good week for Helix after the upgrades of the wallets and stuff last week. So 366 coins worth $1.71. The price of Helix has gone up quite substantially in the last week or so as well. And then finally, nothing for Vulcano and nothing for Bulwark. You'll notice that the amount of Bulwark I have has gone down substantially. That had a bit of a pump up during the week, and I actually sold some coins and put them into something kind of different. So this is just Masternode rewards again, and I just consolidated those this morning into this figure. So it's probably going to be a few weeks till we get any more Bulwark rewards. But it's a grand total this week of $5.07. And if we have a glance at the graph, you can see we're down a little bit, maybe down 50 cents or so off the average of the last kind of few weeks. But it has been a little bit of a kind of a topsy-turvy week, largely because a lot of those kind of coins have been moved in and out for trading. So I think overall this kind of $5.50 mark seems a pretty sort of steady kind of average now, and hopefully we'll be building up from that. But yeah, hoping really, there's glimmers of the sort of turnaround in the market. The sort of like the very slow sort of the sort of slow bleed may have finished now. I'm quite optimistic that maybe we've kind of seen the bottom. I know some people think this is a bit of a kind of false dawn and we're going to be dropping down substantially, but I think Bitcoin may well have kind of bottomed. I think we're starting to see some positive signs within the market as a whole, and this isn't obviously investment advice, just my kind of gut feeling. Anyway, the total stakes for this year up to $72.38. Biggest staker Navcoin, followed closely by Neogas, but some of the smaller coins. So I think Helix in particular starting to kind of really increase the amount of stakes. We've got quite a few Helix, but the price has been very, very kind of low. It's a very new coin, but with the price increase of that, starting to see some decent returns, maybe on a weekly basis for that. But anyway, yeah, $72.38. That's the total this year. Miles off where we want to be, that kind of $100 a week. But we shall see what happens in the next kind of month or so. Fingers crossed that the markets do continue to kind of pick up. We start to see some kind of growth, and I think some of these smaller cap altcoins could see some, really kind of rapid surges. So I'm taking advantage of big swings in the market to basically kind of like sell and buy back cheaper. So I'm accumulating larger numbers of coins. It does have an impact on the sort of day-to-day and week-to-week staking, but in the long term should sort of benefit us because we've got more coins in the long term in which to stake. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks very much for watching. As always, I'll be back tomorrow with my Masternode update video. But until then, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.